welcome the players for the mixed doubles. Some real joy at the front of the court for Siaka Sato, but in the end, overrun by Nozomi Okuhara, the champion of 2015. So that's the first of the finals. Done pretty good final it was as well, though the scoreline, you have to say, convincing in the end, 21-16, 21-14. Now it's the mixed doubles. And China against Hong Kong.
Please warmly welcome the finalists of the mixed doubles. From China.
He looks very relaxed, doesn't he, there? Huang Kaixiang. Big yawn from the teenager. Huang Kaixiang and Dongping getting a great reception. This young duo.
And from Hong Kong, China, Reginald,
Lee Chun-hei and Chau Hoi-wa, the newest Super Series winners, the first mixed double Super Series winners from Hong Kong, having just a few weeks ago won the Australian Open. This is going to be an interesting clash because obviously you take that victory on board, their confidence will be sky high and up against a pair who are looking for their first win, but there's some real talent between these young Chinese players.
Hong Kong, China, called green or black. Black is the call. Black it is, your choice.
So mixed doubles pair between two pairs that have never met before, and not surprising really when you think Huang Kaixiang, Dongping, they're only playing their fourth event together as a pair. More experienced pair, the pair from Hong Kong, Reginald and Kathy as they're known, Lee Chun-hei and Chau Hoi-wa. So let's have a look to the route then, to the final, and you can see it was a 3-game win yesterday over the Germans Fuchs and Michaels, the 2010 US Open champions for Chau and Lee, who won this event in 2013 themselves. So looking to win this event for the second time, and they came over German opposition themselves, did Lee and Chau, in the quarterfinals. So one of those is difficult to call. Let's have a look at this young Chinese pair. Huang Kaixiang there, just 19 years of age. Ranked 98 in the world, but that's only because they've only played, what, 3 events prior to this. Looking for their first win. They've reached the semi-finals of the Macau Open. They've been in the semi-finals at the China International. This is their first final, as you can see. For Lee Chun-hei and Chau Hoi-wa, straight games wins all the way through so far. Not been on court that long. Yesterday they beat Yako Arens and Selena Peak, but more importantly for them, they won the Australian Open just a few weeks ago. The best performance of the career. They topped all the seeded opponents on their way to the title. None of their matches were won in 2 sets as well. So for Chau Hoi-wa, that really important win. You can see they're seeded number 2 here this week, ranked number 11 in the world, looking to win this title then for the second time in 3 years. Huang Kaixiang there on the right-hand side, former Asian junior champion. As is Lee Chun-hei on the other side of the court. Umpire getting ready. Philip Chi. There's Hans Joachim Onti, the service judge. So, women's singles title going the way of Okuhara. The mixed doubles could be a first title for Huang Kaixiang and Huang Dongping together, or is it going to be another memorable week for Lee Chun-hei and Chau Hui-hwa? Been as high as 6 in the world have the Hong Kong pair. That was back in June last year.
Chau Hui-hwa, Hong Kong, China. And on my left, Huang Kaixiang, Huang Dongping, China. Chau Hui-hwa serve to Huang Kaixiang. Love all, play.
So mixed doubles final at the US Open. And a bright start from
Service over.
there in their first final together. Huang Kaixiang, Huang Dongping.
Two, love.
Yeah, important you felt for this young Chinese pair to get off to a decent start. I was going to say that you'd expect them to be nervous, but I mean, Huang there apologising. Perfect drive into Lee Chun-hei there. I mean, he was yawning just before he came out. That's how relaxed he was. Well, for that, he's not been sleeping very well. But they're off to a flyer. 4 points out of 4.
4, love.
First real rally of the match. And this time Huang nets.
Service over. 1, 4.
Broken string. Easy pickings. I mean, there's no doubt, really. I mean, if you can ask at the start of the match who the favourites are, you have to say it's the Australian Open champion, Super Series winners, up against a young, inexperienced pairing, but that's long from Chau Hui-hwa. That was a pretty poor miss by her standards. Need to be a little sharper than that. Quite firing yet.
7-2.
Chau Hui-hwa, the senior partner, she's 28. Lee Chun-hei just 21. point. Pity at the end of it from
Service over, 3-7.
there.
Service over, 8-3.
Well, after their win in Australia, they lost in the first round of the Indonesian Open, did the Hong Kong pair, although it was a tight match against the world number 3s, Liniana Natsir and Tantowi Ahmed. That's the first at 26-24. That's good. He's right in the corner.
Over, 4-8.
Did Kaixiang, mistakenly so. Oh, that was pretty close, wasn't it?
8.
Not much they could do about that if it had landed in. Ooh, yeah, tight to the line.
6-8.
One of those, if there was a referral system on offer, you might want to have a look at Hawkeye, but it was out. Well defended.
Service over, 9-6.
Guided by Kaixiang. We've seen he's capable of producing great power, but for the placement this time. So it's been a very good start by the Chinese youngsters. Commentators curse strikes again.
Service over, 7-10.
But all round, they've been the superior pair. The scoreline really doesn't tell a lie. One Kaixiang, one Dongping, lead 11 points to 7. To be a little sprightly, I don't know, the pair from Hong Kong. They were dominated by these young players in the opening exchanges there.
11-7, play.
Out from Lee Chun. Both players, actually, both male players, are capable of producing that raw power at the back of the court. Touch of luck for one.
Service over, 12-8.
It's almost impossible to return that one. That was she.
Service over, 9-12.
5 points since the interval have gone the way of Lee Chun-hei and Chau. Good response from them.
Service over 13.
Perfectly
11.
done. Look at that, right on the line. Ooh.
Service over 12, 13.
Kaixiang.
Players, do not influence the line touch.
Well, Kaixiang looked to the umpire, see if he would overrule. Wasn't going to, but the word there to Hong Kong players who were calling it out. Waiting for the line judge to decide. That's wide, well wide. That's where the drift is, just going slightly that way.
Service over 14, 12.
Well, they tightened it up, but away they go again here. The Huangs, Kaixiang, Dongping. Good lead. Good defense from both sides. Terrific point. And a lovely winner at the end of it all as well.
Service over 13, 16.
Chun-hei guiding it down. Well, would it be a significant point? We shall see. Closes the gap to 3 points. Let's see, you can win the spectacular points, but
17, 13.
it's only worth a point. That's the point. I think that's enough points in the sentence as well.
Service over 14, 17.
Yeah, well read. Now this could be a significant point. Indeed it is. Well, I mean, they will be ruining that if they lose this opening set now.
Service over.
Lee Chun-hei and Chau. I mean, that was a point they should have wrapped up. That really wasn't the significant part of the point. It came a little early when Chau looked like she was going to gobble it up, but failed to do so. And that's great reaction skills.
Service over 15, 18.
Good points again, aren't we? Caliber of the finals so far have been terrific. And there's another beautifully placed winner from Huang Kaixiang.
Service over 19, 15.
That's wide. That's game points.
20.
If there has been a weak
point,
link in the match, I
15.
hate to pick out players, but she's been the one really that's just not quite been at it, and that's all it takes for the difference that we're seeing here. short. Going for the smash. That time he did. Very, very impressive. And they're halfway to a first victory together as a mixed doubles pair. So excellent rallies in that opening set. And the final point was another example of just that. Celebrations for the Chinese pair. Kaixiang, Huang Dongping take the opening set, 21 points to 50. Some of the highlights of that opening set then. So, first set goes the way of the Chinese pair to game 2 of this mixed doubles final at the US Open. And they mean business. Straight through the middle from Huang Kaixiang. Again, the lift from Huang was a little short here. Just the start they would have wanted.
Love.
Well, this is turning into a little bit of an upset. I mean, there's no doubting the quality of this young Chinese pair, but again, the lift was short. I mean, that is just standard fare for Huang Kaixiang to take that kind of shot, really. Does put it away rather spectacularly, mind you. Off the mark then in the second game, Chun.
Service over, 1-3.
There's a winner. Show some real fight and spirit here. Chun and Chau. First game they dropped all week was that game we just saw, 21-15. better, much better.
3-all.
And a pair that, obviously, they've won a Super Series now. They got to the quarterfinals of the World Championships last year, lost to Chun Marjin. Won the Asian Badminton Championship title last April, almost defended it as well this year, lost in the final to Dongping Ahmed and Lilian, and that's it. Nicely guided by Huang Dongping.
Service over, 4-3.
We have had some joy with other partners. One Kaixiang won alongside Zheng Siwei, who of course he was Asian Junior Champion with. They won in New Zealand a few weeks back now. Oh, that's a miss. Chau was down.
Service over, 4.
Chun gambled to take one side of the court, and Kaixiang, for once, didn't find his range. So it's a bit of a let-off that for Chun Chau.
Service over, 5-4.
Oh, she didn't touch it, and it's given out.
Service over,
I think she was trying to touch it. Look at that, trying to
4.
one of those little reverse shots from round the back. Good job she did touch it.
Service over, 5-6.
They were extremely impressive yesterday when we were watching them against Fuchs and Mikhail's three-game win, but they've turned it up another notch here this afternoon. Kaixiang in particular, I mean, nerveless performance.
Service over, 6-7. Service over, 8-6. Dongping serving.
Well, in the thick of the action, you can get confused sometimes. Server, but umpire was on the ball. See, that's what's so important to do. Mix it up.
9-6.
You know, there's no point Kaixiang just thumping it every time it goes up, otherwise Chau Chun would just stand back and try and defend it, but if they don't know it's coming short or going with that power. Doubt creeps in as well, doesn't it? That's just long this time. The drive. Backhand.
Service over. 7-9.
But now the second set really is pretty much continue the theme from the first so far. Chau, Li Chunhei haven't been able to really turn this match yet on its head. Brilliant. Great covering at the front of the court there from Huang Dongping.
10-7.
Anticipated it so well.
Wow! 11-7 interval.
Well, as it was at the interval in the first game, it's 11-7 to Kaixiang, Huang Dongping. They're getting closer to that victory. Some more instructions for this fine young pair, and well, 1 week you're the hero, you're the Super Series winners, and the next, well, you could be back on your backside as a young pair come through and show you how to do it. That's the way it's working out so far. Still time though for Li Chunhei and Chau to work this one out and see the results swing their way, but they're up against a canny pair. And get a little shake of the head. Sometimes you get out of the bed the wrong way, and it looks like Chau is suffering with a little bit today. Take nothing away from this Chinese pair.
Service over 8-12.
Obviously, the questioning look there from Kaixiang was whether Chau Hui's racket across the net as she played that easy point in the end, but umpire was happy with it all.
Service over 13-8.
Oh, great reactions to the serve, Li Chunhei. Trying to show the umpire that maybe it wasn't done in a legal manner, but again, the umpire happy. And
Service over
just maintain
9,
this lead
13.
here. Kaixiang, Huang Dongping, then well, it's theirs, isn't it? But question of whether nerves might settle in a little, although you wonder whether you might see some of that at the start. And there hasn't been. They've just got great belief and obviously
Service over
in what they're doing here.
9.
And they've been knocking on the door. Semi-finals last year in Macau, semi-finals this year at the China International Challenge, quarter-finals in their last event at the China Masters. That's the only 3 events that they've played together. And now in their first final, they are making it look easy.
15-9.
You have to consider this as something of an upset. I mean, the world ranking's difficult to look at, obviously, 11th versus 98th. But as I say, with only 3 events behind them, that world ranking way out for this pair of Huangs. And they have now got a massive 7-point lead in this second game. a lot more of it. Every point will be gladly celebrated by Huang when he launches into these. Bang. Wasn't a good serve. Well left.
18-10.
No doubt as to whether that was out or not, given the reaction of Kaixiang there. Going out. That's again. Need to play it. Terrific rally, much needed point. Too little, too late, we'll see. Classy end to the rally note from Chun.
Service over 11-18. Play.
Well, 18-10 up and a game up. Kaixiang, Dongping know that it's a dream position. Okay, the last 2 points now have gone the way of Chun and Chau, but boy, they would have taken this at the start. And they're now 2 points away from a first title.
19-12.
The US Open champions of 2013 in danger of bowing out here. Tried giving the power to go. Just got a bit over anxious, and I think a string went in his racket as he hit it as well. Indeed. And I suppose when you hit it that hard, you're going to break a string or two. Points have arrived. Quelled the celebration there a little bit, did Huang Kaixiang.
Match point.
Now there's a bigger celebration just around the corner. Oh, no, service fault called by the service judge there. Hands onto the Germany. Timing is everything, isn't it? It was a winner, but a service fault call. Racket too high. Still, another 6 match points to play with. And there it is. Huang Kaixiang and Huang Dongping were absolutely brilliant. What a way to win their first title together. They have beaten the US Superseries champions of Chun and Chau. That was an emphatic display. There really wasn't any doubt at all. 21-15, 21-14 in just over half an hour. Magnificent display. There's the winning point. Look at that unbridled joy from Huang Kaixiang. Well, celebrating only like a teenager can, just 19 years of age. And, well, the threat of a terrific combination this. We shall see how far they can go. Obviously, a lot of top Chinese pairs ahead of them, but a lot of promise there, that's for sure. Some of the highlights of a match which they really dominated from the very start. So the champions of the mixed doubles getting ready to collect their wares. Confirmation of the scoreline. 21-15, 21-14 victory for Huang Kaixiang and Huang Dongping.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the award presentation ceremony of the mixed doubles 2015 Yonex Suffolk County Community College US Open Championships, part of the BWF Grand Prix Gold Series. The runners-up of the mixed doubles are Chun Reginald, Chau from Hong Kong, China.
Yeah, not at their best today, although weren't really allowed to be at their best. Let's credit their opponents, really. We've got to say it's been a terrific start to qualification for the Olympics for them.
Steve Barclay, Director of the Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office in New York.
Steve Barclay handing over the runners-up award to Chun and Chau. Another good week for them, but as I say, they'll be disappointed with the way things went here this afternoon, though.
And the winners, the mixed doubles, Huang Kaixiang, Huang Dongping from China.
Well, given the way that they played all week, and given the caliber of opponents they've beaten, you
the winners
get the
trophy
feeling.
are presented to Huang Kaixiang and Huang Dongping by Dan Kloppers, the CEO and Secretary General of USA Badminton.
I'm saying as Dan Kloppers hands over the wares to them, get the feeling this could be the first of many winners' trophies for them. It was that impressive a display, really.
The runner-up prize money are presented to Chun and Chau by Yoshihiro Yano, Vice President of the Yonex Corporation.
Yano again on hand to hand over the checks,
and the winner's prize money is presented to Huang Dongping and Huang Kaixiang by Yoshihiro Yano of the Yonex Corporation.
There's $9,500 for the winning pair. Congratulations then to Huang, Kaixiang, Huang, Dongping, the champions at the US Open 2015. Well, they won't forget New York and Harry, will they? So as you can see, as we wait the arrival of the next match, it's going to be women's doubles. And you have to say, maybe a chance of more glory for China, as Ayana Kurihara and Naru Shinoya take on the formidable new pairing of Huang and Zhong Jianxin. The previous match we saw a young Chinese pair with little experience at this level. You can't say the same about Huang and Zhong Jianxin, even if this is just their second event together. That's to come next.
Ladies and gentlemen, please extend a warm welcome to our technical officials. The umpire for this match is Chef, USA. And the service judge is Andrew Williams, USA.
So the technical officials make their way out onto the court ahead of this women's doubles final at the US Open. Second year in a row here at the Suffolk County Community College.
The women's doubles from Japan.